So good day, I'm Lei Orven of Romualdo, and for this video we will going to present to you our midterm project for this midterm exam, and we will answer some questions regarding on how we do this PETA.
First question, how did you come up with the idea? Since we have different perspective about the given task, all the members were given a chance to talk, give our opinion to come up with one idea. Second question, how did you plan your task? Since we all have different schedules, we started our task by setting a specific date for a group call. During the call, different thoughts and ideas was discussed, but in the end, we still managed to stick with one thought and choose our leader's idea. After that, we came to an agreement that all the members should creating a solving problem. We thought it was a smart idea to have a choices if ever we encounter any trouble with one problem. We still have 3 pairs of solving problems to rely on. After writing and finalizing what solving problems are we going to use, we then proceed on answering the guide question for the video presentation.
Regarding the question, what challenges you encountered while doing the midterm examination? Our biggest challenge really was, like any other college student problem, time management due to our conflicting schedule and the numerous tasks we had to do on our different subjects. There was really a time where our progress stagnated due to all of us being busy on different subjects. There was no communication at all, so we couldn't finish the task earlier than the deadline. Regarding the question, did you get any help or support other than your group mates? At first, we had a little discussion during our group call, asking each other some questions related to our work, sharing what we remember about the topic because we were having a lot of difficulties coming up with the problems required for our midterm. But then, our group mate and leader, Lei, came up with a great idea. Why don't we use our old math textbooks in high school as a basis for constructing our problems? And that we did. We used our old math textbooks as a basis for constructing a problem due to the textbooks having an adequate amount of examples. Regarding the contributions of each members, our group leader, Lei, was the one in charge of assigning tasks for each members. He was the one who arranged the group call and was the one who finalized solving the problems, while Rossa was the one who took notes that was gathered during our discussion and finalized all of our ideas and thoughts in one conclusion. She also wrote the solving problems and solutions using pen and paper, while I myself and my good old friend, my very handsome friend Joshua, were in charge for the video presentations, the script, and the video edits.
So for our first problem, we have a linear equation. The cost of 2 drafting tables and 3 office chairs is 10,600. The drafting table costs 2,000 more than the office chair. How much will the cost of the drafting table and the office chair be? So our solution here is the drafting table costs 2,000 more than the office chair. Let us assume the cost of the office chair to be our x, or the value of our x. Then the cost of the drafting table is equals to 2,000 plus our x. The cost of 3 office chairs is equals to 3 multiplied by x is equals to 3x, and the cost of 2 drafting tables is equal to 2 multiplied by 2,000 plus x. Total cost of 2 drafting tables and 3 office chairs will be 10,600. Therefore, 2 multiplied by 2000 plus x plus 3x is equals to 10,600. So the first thing that we will do here is distribute 2 through the parentheses so that we will get 4,000 plus 2x plus 3x is equals to 10,600. And then we will collect our like terms. For us to get 4,000 plus 5x is equals to 10,600. And then we will move the constant to the right side and change its sign. So it will be 5x is equals to 10,600 minus 4,000. Then we will subtract the numbers. 10,600 minus 4,000 for it to be 5x is equals to 6,600. And then for us to get the value of our x, we will divide both sides of the equation by 5. So our x will be 1,320. And like it says here, then we'll use 2,000 plus the value of our x for us to get the value of each of the drafting table. So the value of the drafting table will be 3,300. Therefore, the cost of each office chair is 1,320 and that each of the drafting table is 3,320. And for us to check if the equality of this equation is true, we'll use our original equation here, which is 2 multiplied by 2,000 plus x plus 3x is equals to 10,600. And we'll just substitute the value of our x. So it will be 2 multiplied by 2,000 plus 1,320 plus 3 multiplied by 1,320 is equals to 10,600. So the equality is true because both sides are identical. So here we input y is equals to 2 multiplied by 2,000 plus x plus 3x, and y is equals to 10,600, and the des must up for us to get the graph of this equation. So for the quadratic equation, we have the problem Feby decides to build a pool area on her house, having a backyard space of 250 square meters with its length of 20 meters more than its width. So what should be the width and the length of Feby's pool? So assuming that the width is the value of our x and the length is x plus 20, according to the question, x multiplied by x plus 20 will be x squared plus 20x minus 250 equals to 0. So the first thing that we will do here is identify the coefficients a, b, and c of the quadratic equation. So it will be a is equals to 1, b is equals to 20, and c is equals to negative 250. And then we're going to substitute these values into the quadratic formula, which is x is equals to negative b positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Then we will get x is equals to negative 20 positive negative square root of 20 squared minus 4 times 1x multiplied by negative 250 over 2 times 1, because any expression multiplied by 1 remains the same. So all we're gonna do here is to evaluate the power of 20 squared and then multiply the numbers negative 4 and negative 250 for us to get x is equals to negative 20 positive negative square root of 400 plus 1000, and then we will add the number 400 plus 1000 for us to get x is equals to negative 20 positive negative square root of 1400 over 2. And then we will just simplify the radical expression square root of 1400 for us to get x is equals to negative 20 positive negative 10 square root of 14 over 2. And then we will write the solution with a positive sign and with a negative sign. So it will be x is equals to negative 20 plus 10 square root of 14 over 2, and x is equals to negative 20 minus 10 square root of 14 over 2. And then we will simplify the expression for it to be x is equals to negative 10 plus 5 square root of 14, and x is equals to negative 10 minus 5 square root of 14. And then after that, we will be able to get the width and the length of Pepe's pool area on her house, which is x sub 1 is equals to negative 28.708 and x sub 2 is equals to 8.708. So the solution set for this equation is equals to negative 28.708 and 8.708. So using the Desmos graph application, we just input the value of a, b, and c. Given that we have the formula of ax squared plus bx plus c, and then we will be able to get the graph of a parabola. So as you can see here, we have the same problem for our quadratic equation, but here we will use completing the square method. So according to the question, x multiplied by x plus 20 will be x squared plus 20x minus 250 is equal to 0. The first thing that we will do here is move the constant to the right side of the equation and change the sign. So we will get x is equals to x squared plus 20x equal to 250. And then for us to complete the equation, we will be needing to add the same value in each side of the equation. So we will get x is equals to x squared plus 20x plus 100 is equals to 150 plus 100. And since we add the same value in each side of the equation, we will use a squared plus 2ab plus b squared is equals to a plus b squared to factor this expression. And then we will get x is equals to x plus 10 squared equal to 250 plus 100. Then we will just need to add the numbers 250 plus 100 for us to get x is equals to x plus 10 squared is equals to 350. And then we will solve for our x. So here we have our x sub 1 is equals to negative 5 square root of 14 minus 10, and our x sub 2 will be equal to 5 square root of 14 of minus 10. And our alternative form, which is x sub 1 is equal to negative 28.708 and x sub 2 that is equals to 8.708. So our solution set here is negative 28.708 and 8.708, just like what we get here in our first example using quadratic formula. And then here we input y is equals to x squared plus 20x minus 250 to get the graph of this parabola. And then we will get the same graph as we get here in our first example using ax squared plus bx plus c.